I just wanted to speak from the heart about the vast opportunity you have today, this Lionsgate portal. It's a portal, guys. There is Sirius, the star, there is Earth, and there is the sun, and we are smack dab in the middle of this Ascension panel. And so we have cosmic upgrades coming in today to edit and upgrade your DNA to, if you allow, because you do have conscious, choice in every moment. If you allow and you open yourself up to these energies, you can evolve very, very quickly and also restore. And so this is a restoration, a reflection, a replenishment, and rejuvenation. Hi everyone, it's Anahata. How are you? Welcome to the Lionsgate, everyone, and welcome to beautiful Lemon Bay. Lionsgate is a very special birthing, and this year is even more potent because it is 2021. And many of you have heard of the awakening which occurred in 2012. Well, we are now in the reflection of that, the shadow, the mirroring effect of 12, which is 21. And so this year, and you can just take a look at, what's happening in the world and see that all of the shadows are coming to light. Everything is being transmuted. And there's a lot of fear going around, being enforced and projected and amplified. And there's a lot of narratives going on. And so it's important to embrace the cosmic energy of the Lionsgate today, 8/8/21. Guys, the 8 on its side is the infinity symbol. And that just is indicative of also the mirror, the line. You can see the polarity when you flip it. I just wanted to speak from the heart about the vast opportunity you have today, this Lionsgate portal. It's a portal, guys. There is Sirius, the star, there is Earth, and there is the sun, and we are smack dab in the middle of this Ascension panel. And so we have cosmic upgrades coming in today to edit and upgrade your DNA to, if you allow, because you do have conscious, choice in every moment. If you allow and you open yourself up to these energies, you can evolve very, very quickly and also restore. And so this is a restoration, a reflection, a replenishment, and rejuvenation on a cellular level. And so I wanted to start the ceremony with doing this cosmically with what I call well water. And so today, every Sunday, I do weekly well water, and today I'm going to do it for everyone. And we have water bending rocks in this vial here. And so we're going to, if you've never experienced this, you may grab a glass of water, and the water molecules in my vial will connect to the water molecules in your vial. How? Because God's amazing. And I welcome any scientist to verify that we are sanctifying and upgrading the water as we do this. And so I'm on Lemon Bay. There's Lemon Bay. And I'm just going to grid in. This was last week's well water. These little guys in there are clear quartz crystals. They are little energy wrappers, and they help to hold and reiterate the vibrational essence of what I give it. Last week, we chose the assisting frequencies of an element called krypton. And I never heard of it, and it sounds a little sci-fi, but when you look up the homeopathic elements, it's exactly what the earth and the inhabitants are asking for now. And the anthem of today's Lionsgate I want to share with you all is that we are Gaia. We are Gaia. So I'm just going to add this beautiful assistance into the Lemon Bay water. Do you see that vortex energy circulating around it? I don't know if you can see on the camera. I see it. It's pretty amazing stuff. And so just a drop of this water, and there's a lot more than a drop, can grid the entire ocean. And again, this is not conjecture. This is actual science. There's been some research done about the power of water to hold energy and information, and just one drop holds the energetic signature enough to translate that into the vastness of the ocean. And so that was last week's water. This week we have a very special opportunity, as I said, with the Lion's Gate. And so I'm gonna just, it's hard, I don't have a cameraman, guys, but I'm gonna just grab the other water, and we're gonna just grid. We're gonna grid it in. If you need to come back to this later, go for it. Grab a glass of water if you do. And taste the water beforehand, because it will taste different after. And I'm just transferring the rocks now into the new water for this week. And of course, I have programmed these quartz crystals, these water-bending rocks, with special sacred geometry and other things, basically to do exactly what I ask. Water is very happy to do so. It's a joyful carrier. It wants to hold memory and information. And I had a profound experience where I remembered my Muin roots from 17,000 years ago as I walked on water with others in the tribe, very common back then, and we used water in a different way. We also didn't have to eat a lot. We would go gaze at fruit and nectar, for example, and energetically transfer those nutrients into our bodies while keeping things thriving, that circulation of energy flow. And so I'm going to infuse right now into these water-bending rocks the assisting frequency that I channeled just for this ceremony, and that is the Lion's Gate 2021. And so again, grab a glass of water, and as you're watching the water-bending rocks that are infused, there is a wormhole at the center of every molecule that connects to every other molecule. Well, when you're talking in terms of water, it gets freaky fast. It gets really cool. Einstein called it freaky action at a distance. And essentially, we're using the tube torus and the functionality that God has set up in every molecule to transfer data from inside my vial into your vial, okay, of water. And you can taste the difference. And so I'm going to be infusing the assisting frequency of the Lion's Gate, and we're going to harness that energy and put it into the water. You can listen live or in replay. We're going to do this together. And so the code, it's an Anahata code. For more on that, you can download all the codes for free at anahatacodes.com. By the way, guys, it is probably 90 degrees and maybe 100% humidity. So, woo, it's hot here. So bear with me. I'm right in the sunshine on the dock. Hence, I have my hat on. And so I'm going to just infuse this vial with the assisting frequency for today's Lion's Gate. I'll put the Lion's Gate number inside of the description. But for now, just enjoy as we check this out. I'm trying to see which way would be best. There's an awful lot of light coming through. Go figure. All right, this might be good. All right, we ask for, align with, and allow this Anahata code. With gratitude, we activate the Lion's Gate portal 2021 36928 411 5607 36928 411 5607 36928 411 5607 36928 411 5607. Get some sun upgrades. I can't tell if you can see this or not. I'm so sorry. Three 69284115607. 36928411560. 36928411560. One more. 36928411560. And now breathe with gratitude. It is so. Okay, guys, so I want to tell you a little bit about this elixir that you now can drop throughout the week inside your own water. This is the well water for this week. The cosmic energy of that divine alignment between Great Central Sun, Gaia, and Sirius, and more. You know, go look up the astrology of this. It's absolutely incredible. And so I want to tell you, this is going to activate your solar plexus. This is going to breathe this deep sovereign breath of peace, of sovereignty, but not in a cocky way, guys. This is the opposite of ego. Well, actually, I wouldn't say opposite. I'd say the center point of neutrality. This is being totally integrated, totally aware, totally stable, total cohesion. This is also why the water element is so important, because it's going to stabilize every molecule in your body this week. You can take a little drop and add it to your family's water. We are being upgraded, and the polarity of the world is reaching a crescendo, if you will. And the rhythm, the balance that's coming back in is exposing distortion in a way that some people can't, they're not ready for. It's called cognitive dissonance. They would rather believe in the lies than the truth because they can't handle the truth. That would just, destroy any piece of their identity that they're clinging to, and ego doesn't like that. And so the solution, guys, is to zoom out, is to realize that we are Gaia, that we are one little molecule, that we are the neurons of this beautiful connective tissue, this organic being, mother, and that we can infuse our peace, our love, our joy, and that all is right and well, because that's the way things are programmed. That's the way, and I don't mean societal programming and brainwashing. I'm talking about our DNA. We have been poised to be in this portion of the cosmos, in this time, in these bodies, for this very specific reason of elevating Earth into the new world. Okay, so I just went on a 5-week trip. By the way, if you want to taste the water now, you're going to be blown away. It's so exciting, guys. And then the 2 cards that I chose. Okay, so I've been on a 5-week. Well, first I'm just too excited. Let's do this. All right, so I'm going to just take a little teeny sip. And you'll notice that it's sweeter, wetter, and what's happening is it's H3O2. It's no longer H2O. It's no longer hydrogen to oxygen. It's 3 hydrogen, 2 oxygen. And so if you look at the mapping of what that looks like, it's the Merkaba, okay, in 2D. But the molecules hold hands, and it becomes a fractal. And essentially you're optimizing the water into an alive, conscious carrier of vibration, of energy and information. And of course, when it's divine information, it increases efficiency and intelligence of all communication. And so you directly upgrade, like, quickly. Quickly. And so things may be coming through this week where you're like, holy cow, my intuition, my awareness, my deep connective, the feeling of connectivity. And so, by the way, if you want to write down this number that I channeled, it's 3 space 69 space 28 space 4 space 11 space 56 space 07. That's the Lionsgate 2021. Okay, so what I want to do right now, and don't worry, this will be in replay, and I'm also going to optimize it for my YouTube channel and upload it there in case you're like, too much. I got to come back. Come back. All right, so I want to share with you this Gaia Oracle Guidebook. This deck flew off the shelf at me in Boulder, Colorado. I was on a 5-week blissful epic road trip around the US, 16 states in 5 weeks, including Canada. And so just got back yesterday. And let me tell you, despite the media, the world is thriving. People are thriving in terms of their energy, in terms of, and maybe it's just I was in a bliss bubble, but you know, people are joyous, people are happy, people are not buying in to the BS that's being projected onto us. So if you're encountering resistance that all is well, the first thing I would suggest you do is unplug and go within. Because I don't know about you, but I will be joyous, bubbly, and excited for life in a whole. I don't need things. I don't need, you know, I'm happy to be outside. And so, you know, no one's going to be taking that away from me. And I'm traveling freely. It was really strange as well. You know, on the flight to Canada, I wasn't even wearing a mask and no one was saying anything. I mean, this is the type of bliss bubble you can get yourself in, where you can transcend the narrative completely and totally create anew in every moment your own reality. And we do this as neurons. I want you to zoom out and picture the earth with connective tissue firing and wiring together, and you being a part of that, and you being part of clusters. And wherever your thought form goes, you are reiterating that identity for yourself and that reality. And then that's the vein you travel along, the path of least resistance. So you got to ask yourself, what is your identity? And are you expanding into the places with the people and the things that you want more of? Or are you energizing the polarity or the false narrative of whatever they want you to remain in chains over? Okay. And hey, only you can decide in every moment what you feel. Thank the Lord Jesus, thank you Jesus, that we get to choose how we respond. And it's our response to what we encounter that creates the vein of resonance we magnetize. So today we are being upgraded into new lines, into new thought patterns. It's the new moon. And so we get this beautiful, fresh, cosmic lion's roar of sovereignty, of choice, of awareness, of compassion, of love. Because guys, it's neutrality. It's neutrality. It's not on one extreme or the other. We are going into the source point, the heart chakra, the Anahata, with this cosmic upgrade. And so I just want to, one, give you that beautiful well water for the week. Those of you who are already, enrolled in the weekly well water, this is the well water for the week. It's the cosmic upgrade. It's the Lionsgate portal. For those of you who aren't enrolled, that was, just something that I wanted to give to you because I channeled that code. But back to the last part of today's presentation. And guys, if you have to go, it's fine. I'm going to be uploading this to my YouTube channel in a little bit, so you'll have it for later. In Boulder, Colorado, on my blissful epic road trip, this deck just flew out at me because it's Gaia, and we are Gaia. And so the cards that came out for today, one I chose and the other my daughter chose. And the first one out of the entire deck was card number 5. And if you know anything about numerology, 5 is the apex. It's the choice point. It's the top of the mountain where you can choose which way to go. And it's also the most powerful card in the deck, so says the writer. It's Gaia. I was like, no way. And you can see, if you look at the strands around her, it looks like, the 8, the Lion's Gate, the DNA. So just a beautiful, beautiful card, Gaia. And it says, and if you didn't know, that means earth. Wisdom, knowledge, spiritual understanding. And I'm just going to read to you what it says here in this book. And you're activating this as well, because why? The water molecules are infused with the intention of the day and this ceremony, including the Lion's Gate portal, and these codes that are coming through this wisdom. So the Gaia card is the most powerful card in the deck. Oh, and I should say, this is by Tony Carmen Salerno. I'll put the link to purchase this deck in the description of this video as well, in case you want to buy this oracle card deck. And he says the Gaia card is the most powerful card in the deck. It shows that you have a deep spiritual connection to the earth and a deep spiritual understanding of life. Gaia, the Earth Mother, thanks you for the love and consideration you show towards her and the love you have for all things. She encourages you to gently and lovingly share your wisdom and knowledge of the earth with others. I hope you do that today, guys. Perhaps you may join with like-minded souls to share your message of love, or you may choose to do practical things to help the earth restore her balance and well-being. Let's do that. We can do that. We can share. We can restore. And yet, this is not a call to preach to others. You are a beacon of light. Remain that way. Share your knowledge and wisdom only with those that are ready to hear it, and do not fear the earth changes that are taking place. For all is evolving and unfolding as it should. All the earth needs is a little more love. So let's affirm together with this beautiful affirmation, this card, and then I'll go to the one my daughter chose. So you may repeat after me. I will pause. You may place your hands on your heart if you'd like. Let's take a deep breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Repeat after me if you'd like. I am in communion with Mother Earth. I hear her call. I am grateful for her love. And share her wisdom with others. I am a beacon of light. Yes, you are. We are. All evolves and unfolds through love. Lion's Gate 2021. Oh my gosh. All right, guys. Beautiful. So the second card, so that one I chose, so fitting, right? We are Gaia. We are Gaia. And we get to choose where we go and how we evolve, and life always wins. It always wins. And so today, soak in. Go outside if you can. Put your face up to the sun and just thank God and Goddess and Creator, whatever you believe in, for showering the globe in this transformative energy, these upgrades. Literally, imagine it coming into every cell in your body and activating what scientists dumbly call junk DNA. We don't know what this does. It's 99.9% available, but we'll call it junk. Oh, it's so hilarious. And it's fine, guys. We're seeing little pieces of the puzzle through pinholes of sensory availability, right? We see, taste, touch, smell, feel on a level that's potentially blind comparatively to what is. You know, the color spectrum alone, less than 3% we see. Anyway, so funny that we feel with all our fancy gadgets, and I'm speaking collectively, not to anyone specifically, that we've got it all sorted out and that we understand how things work in an infinitely intelligent universe. So I default to nature because it's already coded in perfection, and I default to the systems I've been given to keep me healthy and thriving, and I default to organic Gaia. We are Gaia. All right, guys. So the code that the card that my daughter chose, which was incredible for you all, is the number 32 card in the Gaia Oracle deck, and it's water. It's purification. So there's the photo. Purification, water. Isn't that nuts? How cool? How cool is that? My little bestie. And so I want to read to you about this beautiful card because we have an affirmation to go along with it as well. And I want you to, you can quantumly upgrade instantly if you'd like. This doesn't have to be a process anymore because we live with energy that's available to us that can change things instantly without having to go back into karmic veins or circumstance or perception, or we're getting to be quite efficient manifestors, and that means you can release very quickly, whereas it used to take weeks to process. So if you want to speed up that release, go find a tree, hug it, visualize your feet rooting down into it, and detoxing while simultaneously replenishing, because at the center of Earth there's also a wormhole that connects to Great Central Sun, and so our soil's being upgraded as well instantly. It's earth, air, fire, water, ether, guys. The 5 plutonic solids are all being upgraded. And the colors. Have you noticed the colors today? Your eyeballs are actually being upgraded. Your ability to sense and perceive of light. Fantastic. I hope you can feel how stellar you are. And I don't mean that ego. I just mean you are a creation of God, and you are a creator, and you are here to usher in the new world. And we're doing this together. And today is such a gift. If you thought 2012 was big, just wait. This 2021, this reflective component, this integration, this leveling up in a is what it is, transparency, is just what's needed for those that are perhaps not willing to take a look at what's happening and deal with it, because you do need to sort through it, right? It has to be integrated, not shunned or denied or disowned. And so it's about expanding your identity past what has been given into the potential you that is already there awaiting your realization that you can do anything, literally anything. And so I want to just infuse my gratitude to you as a neuron of Gaia. We are Gaia. And let's read this beautiful purification ceremony here, and then we'll wrap up, unless something else comes through this channeling. And by the way, if you don't know who I am, it doesn't really matter in terms of the physical me. Aw, beautiful school of fish down there. I don't know if you can see them. I'm going to try and show you. I'm a Pisces ×3. There's my sisters, my brothers and sisters down there. Anyway, I go by Holly, Hollowell, and Anahata simultaneously. Anahata is the heart chakra, so it's more of a exchange of energy that I love to people to say Anahata to each other. But anyway, it's Sanskrit. It means unstruck. It's the eternal Om that doesn't need influence, for it always is. You know what I'm saying. We were there. Okay, so 32, purification, water. It's emotional cleansing and rejuvenation. Remember what I was saying about find a tree? It's detox and replenishment when you get right with your water. And most of us ignore our water, and we're 72% water. So we really can't afford to be doing that. Sanctify your water. I'm going to be teaching you guys how to work with neuroplasticity, right? Rewiring, getting your subconscious, conscious, and aligned by becoming super conscious. You have 3 brains, okay? And one of them gets in the way a lot of time. That's your programming. But you do need that to make a cup of coffee and to walk, right, every day. But it's getting those subconscious elements rewritten in such a way that you become the author of your life. And so neuroplasticity, quantum motivation, think, do, be, repeat. And the 4 A's of Anahata: ask, align, allow, activate. If any of this sounds intriguing, I'm hosting a free 5-day workshop. An hour a day, yes, the only commitment is your time. And we're going to upgrade together. I'm going to do quantum motivation, right? Via neuroplasticity, we're going to branch into sacred water, which I'm going to read about just now, and we just did that water activation if you want to listen back. And the Anahata codes, the assisting frequencies for evolutionary DNA upgrades. We're doing this together, guys. We are becoming who we always were, and remembering, getting our memories back. Resonance, remembrance, the art of activating assisting frequencies and evolutionary DNA through the wormhole of our Anahata, the molecules at the center of everything, connecting us. And finally, remembering that we are sovereign. The purification water card signifies healing and rejuvenation, which comes as a result of emotional cleansing. In the coming days, you may experience some emotional turmoil, deep feelings that you thought you had already dealt with. Okay, so this is cosmic detox, and it's a good thing. And as I said, it can be quantum. It doesn't have to be long and drawn out anymore. It can be in an instant. So go find a tree, hug it, let it out, let it all go, transmute and replenish, freeing up that energy, guys. When you're not in fight, flight, and frozen mode, you're expanding. You're light. Yeah, it works. So if you're just getting by in terms of anything, mentally, emotionally, physically, you are in lockdown. You are in energy conservation mode. You are dense. You're not moving. You're not expansive. And so when you can let go and free up, and guys, as I said, you're 72% water. So is Gaia. It's all a fractal bubble. Zooming in to the macro, zooming out to the macro, zooming into the micro. As above, so below. So we live in a fractal. You are experiencing yourself inside. You are an infinite being experiencing yourself through the vantage of a human, and you were sent here on a mission. So hey, you can either numb yourself and deny and sort of walk through life with blinders on, or you can take them off and use the upgrades that you have today to step fully into the sovereign being that you are, using this Lion's Gate as a blessing. And then shining that light to everyone, as we said, without ego and in full service and honor of our tribe. We are Gaia. All right, guys, so let's understand that you don't have to be concerned about this detoxing release of emotional energy, because profound healing is taking place. And at the end of this process, you're going to feel a lot better. If you don't already feel better. I feel great. But some people are struggling, and that's fine. You can do this. The lady featured on the card emerges from the deep waters of her emotions into the light of a new day. Emotionally cleansed and rejuvenated, she now is ready to move fully into her power, free of the emotional baggage that she previously carried. Right? Just what I was saying. When you carry that density, it weighs you down. It consumes your energy, and then you don't have anything else to give. And if you want to look up Esther Hicks' vibrational scale, I like to see her method overlaid on a background of water. And if you look at this water, you see there's a 0 point. There's the point at which you can either go down into density or up into light. And that's contentment. If you look at the spiral and you look at the fear-based versus love-based vibrational resonance, contentment is that choice point, is that edge. It's the top of the water. And so if you can be content with what is, truly content with what is, no matter what, that's the point that you're going to be able to transform and be enlightened and reach for more without the binding power of false illusion, and delusion and fear. And so it's a choice, and you can't just get there in one jump unless you're ready. So reaching for contentment and higher is the goal. Just get to contentment. And there's a quote, I don't ever remember who said this, but it's stuck in my mind. I've been replaying it for a couple years, chewing on it. The source of all pain is the wishing for something to be other than it is. All pain is wishing for something to be other than it is. So this is a Buddhist premise, a Taoist premise, and it is through allowance of the now, completely satisfied with what is, in which you begin to create from a space of joy, ease, peace, grace. And it's freeing yourself up to be able to do that. Just letting go. Some people surrender right before this occurs, this moment of Zen, of nirvana, of okayness. This is lack of detachment. This is the center point. This is the Ascension panel, once again, that we've been talking about this whole time. And it's a choice in every now moment. It is actually the now, because if you think about, people say you should live in the now, be present, be present. The way to do that is through contentment, because if you're thinking about the future, that's, you're not rooted in the now. You're sort of wishing for other. If you're rooted in the past, then you're distracted by the old bonds of time. Of course, that's a perception. All we ever have is the now. The point being, if you are in the now and you are truly content, that is the best creative space to be in. Your energy is at peace. You are able to receive and allow the upgrades to come in because you have room for them. Okay, so let's do this affirmation. And you may place your hands on your heart again for this one if you'd like. Again, you can come back to all of this if you missed anything. It's going to be on my YouTube channel. Placing your hands on your heart, repeat after me. I allow all unresolved feelings to surface. I give thanks for the healing that is taking place. I am emotionally cleansed. I am free of emotional baggage. I release all that no longer serves me. Feel that deep cleansing, guys, on a cellular level. And if any emotional debris is felt as it departs, again, go find a tree. Go find a tree. And I'll post some if you can't find any that you like. I just was in, as I said, a 5-week epic road trip. Oh, by the way, breathe in that reality and breathe out. It is so. We are Gaia. Okay, guys, feeling good. So purification water, I was just in, it was so funny. God, so I'm a Christian, a non-denominational Christian, but I'm also into goddess energy and, not one-sided by any means. And I'm into truth is what I'm into. And so I've been empowering myself to own my feminine creative power over the last couple years, and to truly experience what it means to be goddess energy. And so we're there in Tennessee, near Vanderbilt, and we rented this cute little Airbnb walking distance from this park called Centennial Park, and I knew nothing about it. And we're there running, my daughter and I doing parkour, and we see this thing called the Parthenon. And I was like, what the heck is that? And basically the largest statue of Athena in the Western, of any statue indoors. This thing was like 80 feet tall. And we were walking in going, oh, what is going on? And there's Nike in her hand. Nike is taller than me. It was 6 feet tall, and I couldn't believe it, that we were just being given all these gifts, in this bubble of amazement as we walked around. And the trees in that park were absolutely elders. And so if you're having a hard time finding a tree to hug, which I don't think is possible, but maybe, I'll be sending I'll be tagging, reposting the photos of the beautiful elders that we found. So many: cypress, willow, elm, and what's the one that makes the wreath on Athena's head? I'm gonna think of it. Bay laurel. Yeah, bay laurel. So guys, trees are amazing. You are amazing. This solar return is amazing. Can you believe all of the energy coming in? I hope you enjoyed this Lionsgate presentation. I just want you to know that you are loved, that you are a valuable, priceless piece, jewel, gem of Gaia, and that anything you can do today to celebrate divine feminine restoration, and I don't mean the gender, I mean yin and yang, I mean the balance of what is, with zooming out to infinite womb potential, creation. What do you want to create this year? We're still in 2021, guys, and there's nothing you can't accomplish this year still. So I want to give you that quantum motivation. I want to give you more codes, and I want to give you the gift of restoring your water to be a liquid crystalline supercomputer, a conductor of what you choose to manifest. And so I hope you will join the free 5-day challenge that's coming up. Again, it's an hour a day, so it's a commitment, but it can transform everything. Your subconscious, your conscious, so that you can zoom out and live from your superconscious vantage, which is totally zoomed out, and aware, without resistance, and totally excited and on board with every moment in the now, so that you can create without the bonds of fear. And guys, it's all about identity, realizing that you're all things, and then choosing in your sovereign power what you'd like more of from the cosmic menu. All right, guys, I love you so much. Thanks for joining me. I hope this was special. It was for me. Comment below how the water tasted after you allowed the molecules to structure. This is Lionsgate energy, guys. Holy cow. All right, guys, I love you so, so much. Be well, and we will just keep on keeping on. Our tribe is strong. We are who we came here to be, to elevate the earth, and go outside, be in nature, feel the rawness of where we are. We've never been in this neck of the fractal, ever. Gaia is hurtling through space and being seeded with infinite wisdom and love, and it's there for your allowance. So detox, replenish, allow, and love you so much. Talk to y'all soon. Oh, the link is megamorphosis.com to join the 5-day workshop. I'll put the link here, and see you there. We start August 16th, so set the space, set the time. You can listen live daily or in replay, whatever you want to do. But we're going to do neuroplasticity plus codes plus water equals quantum motivation and upgrades. All right, guys, anything you desire, you can create. I believe in you. Bye for now.